the street suggests that Hollywood's golden couple may be getting married for good this time, which makes things look really shaky in paradise. There are rumors circulating that Ryan Reynolds, who allegedly discovered Blake Lively was spying on him behind his back, is preparing to serve her with the divorce paper. Yes, Blake and Ryan, the same couple we've been admiring for more than 10 years, who have given us couples Halloween sleighs, red carpet goals, and all those snarky Instagram jokes, may be ending their relationship in the most awkward way imaginable. Perfect on the outside, but the tea is scorching behind closed doors, baby. Around that SNL 50th anniversary event, things started to get strange. People began whispering, why isn't Ryan gushing over Blake like he used to, as the vibes were off? And the shade is heavy, but slick when he does bring her up. As in, oh, you thought it was a joke? No, that man has had enough. Blake has been out there in the meantime, looking perfect, grinning for the cameras and doing her little PR thing, but it seems like she makes these solo appearances far too often. Now, something doesn't add up. Woo, everything would make sense if these whispers of cheating were real. According to sources, this is betrayal, baby, and if Ryan does indeed file for divorce, you better get your seats ready and prepare for what could be the biggest Hollywood split of the year. It's not about growing apart or being too busy. Take note of what I say. People used to view Ryan Reynolds as this adorable, silly king of sarcasm, so let's get right into the rumors as Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds announce their divorce in the next 90 days. That oddball sense of humor, however, is giving passive-aggressive realism now. That people are really zooming in, it reminds me of the blurry, awkward photos Blake used to receive on her birthday, where she appeared caught off guard. They all said, "Oh, that's just their thing." We can't overlook the Scarlett Johansson chapter in Ryan's tumultuous love story, but it's beginning to feel like some subtle spite that isn't cute anymore. It's shady. Since the woman next to Ryan begins to outshine him, rumors have been circulating for years that Ryan has a serious problem. At that time, Scarlett was hogging the limelight, and as expected, the cracks began to show. With Blake the same playbook and a new cast, some claim that Ryan should always be in charge of the relationship. As a result, it is said that when Blake began to take charge, land big roles, and receive all the attention due to her recent drama, it upset him. Not to be forgotten is the fact that he worked behind the scenes on the movie It Ends With Us, which she was supposed to direct. People are now questioning whether that was done primarily to maintain control or to actually assist. Additionally, the journalist Kat Morrell allegedly revealed in a deleted tweet that Ryan and Blake may have dated before his divorce from Scarlett was even finalized. Fun fact, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds hooked up when RR was still married to ScarJo and held up in a NOLA hotel room during the Green Lantern, and US Weekly discovered this. At appointments and events, their beauty editor would also share this information with us. How the story was crushed by the threats of RML's team, everyone, this is beginning to resemble a whole pattern rather than just a breakup. By the way, Ryan Reynolds was allegedly out here acting like the boss on the It Ends With Us set, making script changes behind people's backs as if he owned the place. There is a rumor that he and Justin Baldoni got into a heated argument in a penthouse, and the drama doesn't let up from there. It seems that Blake was referring to Ryan as her dragon in texts. Now, Ryan quickly faded from the public eye as the lawsuits between Blake and Justin began to fly everywhere. He was nowhere to be seen, and the Instagram thirst traps and red carpet giggles had vanished. Then came what the blogs are referring to as subpoenas. And this is where things get really shady, guys. Blake allegedly filed a lawsuit against Jane Doe's adorable name for a phony setup using her little-known Delaware-based business, Van Zan. But no, she wasn't suing random people. Rather, she was using it as a legal pretext to subpoena Justin Baldoni's former publicist in order to retrieve old texts before they began dating. Did Blake Lively stalk Ryan Reynolds in a similar way to Justin Bieber? Since Van Zan, the company that Blake Lively used to conceal her access to Justin Baldwin's text messages, was established in 2008, 2 years prior to the alleged affair with Ryan Reynolds, which began when they first met on the set of Green Lantern. In 2010, it is worth noting, unbeknownst to him, the lawsuit vanished, as if it had never occurred. Poof, gone. Blake then filed her harassment case the very next day. In the meantime, there were a lot of whispers in Hollywood. People claimed that Ryan was frantically trying to impose gag orders so Baldon's team couldn't reveal any more information while Blake was fighting for her entire career. Blake and Justin's chemistry was evident when the unedited set footage leaked, just when we thought we had seen everything. Fans were so perplexed that they were clutching pearls. Was she flirting back, or was she just uncomfortable? They also triumph. My goodness, we don't. Additionally, Emily and I have been staring for about 5 minutes at this point. I feel as though he would be horrified by it. We literally knew one another, and time has stopped, but that's just the way things have been between us since the beginning. No, we say, "Oh my God," and they score once more. Something like, "Oh my God, I forgot to tell you." Oh, that's cute in my opinion. You all look so adorable. It's more than cute in my opinion. The Stanley Cup was won by them. It's fantastic in my opinion, but let's face it. It would be understandable why Ryan allegedly snapped if the uncut footage truly had that unmistakable spark. According to rumors, he went full gladiator and started a campaign to dismantle Justin Baldoni's Hollywood team. When Justin said, "Bet," and launched a $400 million 0-cents defamation lawsuit, PR teams were on high alert. You read correctly, $400 million. Justin claimed that Blake was using her best friend, Taylor Swift, to influence studio executives behind the scenes, and Taylor, well, she wasn't having any of it. He accused Ryan of ruining the entire damn film, harassing him in backstage meetings, and even attempting to get producers to fire him entirely. Insiders claim that Taylor began to distance herself from Blake in a very quiet manner because she didn't want her name associated with what is now reportedly the most messy Hollywood feud since Amber and Johnny. In the meantime, the flaws in Ryan and Blake's picture-perfect marriage began to show. For another small favor, let's discuss that SXSW premiere. Blake appeared alone, dressed in a pink PVC outfit that made her look like a whole Barbie, but the atmosphere in the office seemed to be that she was grinning with her teeth rather than her heart. Do you get what I mean? Ryan, no. There was only her, the dress, and a lot of side-eye energy. No flashing rings or couple banter. Imagine this, guys, when I tell you that the premiere was a complete circus. Red carpet lights were flashing, but the main focus was on the demonstrators outside holding "Justice for Justin" signs. They weren't just fans. They were making a strong statement and letting the world know that they weren't there for the Blake x Justin drama that was handled behind the scenes and under the rug. The whole time, Anna Kendrick was giving me energy to get out of here. What does getting back together with Anna mean? It's the best, I know. You being here makes me very happy. Blake. So, Santa, what does it mean to be collaborating with Blake once more? All day talking about you? Oh my God, rumors have it that she has been tired of Blake for a while. According to insiders, Anna was aloof, hardly spoke to Blake, and flipped on a smile when the cameras started rolling, but her body language was unmistakable. Let's examine the women. Are you both able to look at me directly? The whole event felt more like a messy high school reunion where no one likes each other but still shows up for the yearbook photo than a glamorous girls' night for the movie's premiere. To be honest, the whole atmosphere screamed awkward PR cleanup because nothing says Hollywood chaos like fake smiles, silent tension, and fans outside with picket signs dragging your name through the mud. By the way, Anna Kendrick deserves a standing ovation, an honorary Oscar, and possibly even hazard pay for surviving this A Simple Favor 2 promotional tour without losing her patience or reputation. Since, let's face it, Anna was out here pretending she didn't hate every moment she had to pretend to smile next to Blake Lively, and she did it perfectly. You better run me my bonus because, trust me, Anna and her team knew exactly what was going on, and you can't convince me that they didn't sit across from the Amazon executives. Anna was the emergency glue they hoped would keep the whole mess together, while Blake was the walking PR disaster. Not to be overlooked is the original poster beef from the first film, in which Blake allegedly put up a fierce fight to get more attention than Anna. What do we get when we fast forward to the latest Prime poster? First is the name of Anna. However, Blake's name is subtly positioned slightly higher, as if we wouldn't notice. Let's just say it's best with all our might because it is petty and unquestionably strategic. When your co-star is out here in lawsuits, subpoenas, and fan protests, you do what you have to do to protect your own brand, and Ryan Reynolds is completely missing, so Anna Kendrick didn't suddenly turn into Blake's team. She just showed up, did her job, locked the bag, and kept things going. On his own wife's special night, the man abandoned her. First, when Ryan did bring up Blake, the atmosphere became tense. Their inner circle became icy cold and began taking sides. The majority are frantically trying to hide, saying things like, "Don't drag me into this." Some are on Team Blake while others are on Team Ryan. Then, the shocking revelation. Ryan allegedly discovered incriminating texts between Blake and Justin Baldoni that appeared a bit too close. The rumors of cheating began. Wait, it gets dirtier. Blake's Golden Girl crown falls off her head as the viral Justice for Justin protests. According to rumors, Ryan's team was the first to leak the divorce rumors in order to portray Blake as the villain and Ryan as the bereaved husband. And it apparently worked. The court case became brutal. Justin's countersuit was vicious, Blake's lawsuit failed, and the media? Oh, they feasted. While their 4 children were caught in the crossfire, Blake's attorneys even acknowledged in court that she was experiencing severe emotional distress and was too traumatized to leave the house. Now that the chaos has emotionally upended them, the true conspiracy begins. The truth is ugly, according to some insiders who say their marriage was always a business deal, a PR fairy tale to keep those brand deals and Netflix checks coming in. Let it all out, Ryan is playing 4D chess, Blake is defending her reputation, and Hollywood is enjoying every minute of it. Is Ryan the mastermind here, or is Blake the antagonist? Is this all a front for something more sinister, or did she actually cheat? Please share your wildest theories below, and if you still believe that this is a mess, don't forget to watch our earlier videos to stay up to date on the most recent rumors about celebrities. Until the next time, goodbye.